And we back. Your boy, Sir William L.
Sartorial King.
And this is
Caviar Conversations.
Caviar for breakfast, champagne, 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 bubble bath.
Sartorial King, what's up, man?
I'm good, man. How you feel, bro?
I'm all right. I'm a little down, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little down.
You a little down?
Pour one out
Pour out one.
for Virgil, man.
Virgil Abloh.
Rest in peace, Virgil.
Yeah. It's it also shows you to kind of appreciate the time that we have. Make most of it.
Yes.
Brother was 41, battling with cancer. Cancer is getting us crazy, man. It's like,
But he had a different type though.
Real.
He had like a rare
Yeah.
But I don't want to make this a sad episode about Virgil. Let's make this a positive episode about Virgil.
Yeah.
All the things that he's contributed to in fashion and just to artistic attributes and design and textures and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the culture,
period.
Yeah.
One thing I'm not feeling is these resellers reselling Virgil shit for 5 times what it was. That's whack. Stop doing that.
It was already happening before he passed. It was already happening before.
No, dog, no. But you're not gonna take a sneaker that's like $250 and then hike that joint up to $975, bro. That's out of pocket.
Okay.
Stop trying to come up off a man's death.
Listen.
Talk to me.
Got
me hot.
That is the culture of what happens. That's
no. I will
that's
not
the order of things. That's the order of things. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. That's the order of things.
No, okay, you can tell me, but I'm not gonna agree.
I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm saying this is the order of things.
Mm-hmm.
And just like a person's discography gets sold more or streamed more when they pass away. When Michael Jackson passed away, now, even though he was already the king of pop, his stuff goes for a higher limit because there is nothing else going to be produced by that person. There's nothing ever going to be churned out by that person. If anything after that, anybody that designs for Off-White is not Virgil. Anybody that designs for Louis Vuitton is not Virgil.
But Virgil doesn't make, you can't compare something that has a physical substance to something that can be as auditory, that can be played. So when Michael Jackson passed away, his music didn't sell for more. It just sold. The price of his music didn't go up. It just sold more. Okay. They're selling Virgil stuff at a higher price point.
More that's because what I just said.
That's whack.
There will not be anything. I didn't say it was right. I said it won't be produced.
But that's a come up for these whack ass. Not gonna call them whack, but some of these dudes that try to profit off of somebody else's pain. That's not cool. So my thing is, okay, Virgil's not gonna make nothing else Off-White. He's not gonna be designing nothing else Louis Vuitton, right? Cool. So whatever's out now, then they need to make more of that. Like the Off-White, what was it? The 4s or something like that? I don't be up on it like that with the sneakers.
No, he got the 2s that just came out.
Okay, the Off-White 2s. Yeah. Then you need to make more Off-White 2s. You can't be buying all these Off-White 2s with these bots and then reselling them joints for like $2,500, dog. That's not for the culture for Virgil. That's for your own personal greed. That's corny to me. That's corny. They don't do that. They don't do that with Versace.
Whoa. Slow your roll. When Versace was murdered by Philip Andrew Cunanan on the
what's his name? Cunanan.
Philip Andrew Cunanan on the beaches of Miami and out in his home.
Yeah.
The price absolutely skyrocketed for Versace. And on top of that, Donatella had to step in as the chief.
It skyrocketed for Versace by Versace, not by Joe Blow down the street.
You just said.
No, what I said was resellers.
Oh,
like,
okay.
if this is
So
the
you
last bottle of water and I
So-
buy it and I say, yo, this is the last
So
bottle
you
of water.
saying the second and third hand is not getting?
Yes, that's not
Okay.
cool.
All right.
That's
All right.
not cool.
That wasn't that era though. That wasn't that era of reselling though.
I mean, yeah, but this shit is still whack.
Okay. It's whack. It's whack. We got the fact that first of all, his sneakers are gonna run out the door. Now, my question is, will Off-White as a brand or Louis Vuitton as a brand, and I'm not talking about Louis Vuitton because Louis Vuitton has never really been off in the to say like it's always been luxury, but I'm saying will it have the same validity? Will the right now it's all about who's going to be the new creative director, right?
I'll let you
So
finish.
I'll say this for first. Let's talk about this first. Off-White is Off-White going to remain? I know he wasn't really being hands-on with Off-White as he would want to be because he was doing the creative direction for Louis Vuitton. But will it remain a top-tier brand? Will their store still remain in Rodeo, in Soho? You know what I mean? Will it remain in those places without him as the forehead of it?
I think, well, when you look at Off-White, you got to remember he sold Off-White and just kept the licensing. So he had a licensing deal with Off-White. Yeah. So everything that came out with Off-White, since I forgot the company he sold it to, I don't really think he was designing it anymore anyway. I think it just was like, yeah, that's cool, put it out. Yeah, that's not cool, don't put it out. Opposed to Louis Vuitton, where he had full control of Louis Vuitton. I mean, let's just keep it real. Like, do people still even wear Off-White anymore like that? And I like Virgil, but I'm just being straight up. Like, I haven't seen anybody walking past me recently in an Off-White anything.
No,
not to say that it's not.
I mean, it's still out there. It's still out there.
But you know, in our culture, we kind of like we're trendy. So we'll be like, yo, that was like last year. It'll still be hot, but if it's not like current, then we ain't really touching it no more. Now with Louis Vuitton, that will be the question for Louis Vuitton. After this season drops for the next year, I mean, I would think that because Louis Vuitton has always been Louis Vuitton, right?
Yes.
But when Virgil came in there, he put that spice on it.
Yes.
And like, yo,
the brother put his spank on it.
He put his sauce on it. Like, yo, this is what the culture likes. Y'all still gonna be Louis, but now y'all Louis Vuitton Don. Like, you know what I mean? To the black people.
Hold on.
You gotta get somebody in there.
Hold on. Well, see, this is how I know you, my brother, because everybody, I guarantee you that he just says the Louis Vuitton Don, and it triggers something to my brain. So
you think Kanye gonna do that? That'd be messed up if Kanye did that. I don't see Kanye doing that. You know who I do see getting in there?
Who?
Rude. I see Rude.
He is not going over there.
Why not? Why ain't
Luigi, whatever, Villasenor, whatever his name is, Luigi Villasenor is not going over there.
Why ain't he? Why can't he?
It's not that he can't. It's that he won't. Right now, Rue is the pocket. First of all, it's the pocket of LA. Straight up right now. Nobody is running LA like Rue. Straight up.
Yes, they are.
Who?
Mike Amari is running LA.
No, he's not running LA. No.
Yes, Mike Amari is running LA, bro.
Let's go. Courtside, LA games. Stop. You see everything from Jay to Rich Paul to LeBron to Michael B. Jordan. Hold on. Let me go. Mark Wahlberg. Shall I keep?
What does that have to do with anything?
Future. Let me keep going.
What does that have to do with anything?
Swiss Beats. Let me keep going. These are all the people that are donning the rude apparel, like they have an interest or investment. Right now, Michael Mary is tough for this generation. Okay, the guys that are wearing denims right now, most likely the people that are wearing it will not last in music. Let's just keep it real. He is adorning.
That are wearing Michael Mary won't last?
Rude, no. I'm saying the artists that are wearing his clothes, that are really sporting him, most likely will not be on the scene.
Are you talking about Rude or Michael Mary's clothes?
Michael Mary's clothes.
How can you say, what does that guy do
Rude
with it?
Rude is adorning the people that are big in Hollywood, my
You're
God.
way off, dog.
I'm not way off.
How can you base
the names I just gave you, Will?
Hold on. The only real name that you gave me was Jay.
Mark Wahlberg's not a real name?
Mark Wahlberg wears Michael Mary. And you can't base that off of, Future, Jay-Z, Slim Thug, all these dudes. Young Thug, I mean, you can't base that off of if it's gonna be hot, because them guys is wearing it. They ain't nobody but celebrities.
I understand, but he not killing LA. I'm just saying.
Listen, bro. Kanye, if Kanye step in there, it's gonna go down.
Really?
It's Kanye and Virgil, like, peep it, check it out.
I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
We had this conversation. If you look at their whole crew, everybody had their own style, from Taz to
Taz, everybody, Taz Arnold,
to Farnsworth Bentley.
Yep.
To
Ivan Jasper,
and Virgil. Everybody had their own style.
Yeah.
That was still fly, but it was their own style. Kanye's on some super dark stuff. That's why he's heavy on the Balenciaga vibe right now.
Very melancholy. Very
melancholy. Very gothic-y.
Morbid.
Very gothic-y. No, real talk.
Yeah.
So you're going to get a dude that likes colors, that likes silhouettes, that likes pastels in there to rock out Virgil, to continue to rock out how Virgil did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kanye not that bull. Maybe Kanye backpack Kanye, but not this Kanye, no.
Let me challenge you. This is right now, and listen, Caviar, Cream and Caviar Covers, we are heavy behind our black designers. We like people that or of mixed race as well, that are pushing the culture. Listen to this. You have Virgil at the helm of being someone that has tore down the lines of being just a black designer, but being a black luxury designer, right? Being in the luxe world, and actually bringing some of us on that other side, right, into that room,
or actually bringing them to our side,
to our lane, right? Like in terms of the cuts and the way he wants, to put varsity jackets into play. The quilted bubbles, the knitted bubbles, that knitted Louis Vuitton bubble, where it's tremendous. Of course, it's going for a hell of a lot of money, but it's a tremendous piece. You know what I'm saying? But making it to the point where it's more culturally universal than just exclusionary wear. The prices are exclusionary, but the way he's cutting the clothes is not exclusionary. Meaning only made for this type of for this type of person, this type of generation.
You lost me.
Saying this, Louis Vuitton in the past was like, here's the bag, here's the leather. These are the things you will only find on the Upper East Side or upon this rich, high-crusted community, right?
The 1%.
The 1%. Now, even though their prices are still high, I'm talking in terms of the way it's designed, it's a piece of the street culture, the way fits are, the way colors are, and things of that nature. And people need to also get out of this. If it's not the way your city is cut, doesn't mean it's not street culture, right? Because people are like, I'm from Philly. Oh, I'm from DC, and my stuff ain't cut like that. It ain't cut like that. But you don't know how they wear it out in Cali. You don't know.
Or out in Nebraska.
In Nebraska. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know what? That's the thing that pisses me off about people. It's kind of like, if it's not popping where you at, then it's not popping, period. Like, no, dog, you just might not be popping. Like, you know what I mean? Your city might be, you know what I mean? Your city might be late.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that. That's why
I was one of those people. Well, I was one of those people.
If it's not popping in your city, it's not hot.
It wasn't hot. That's, you know, and I had to shout out to my man John Vazone, who we had on the show.
Shout out to John.
Yeah, he introduced, well, he didn't introduce me, I'm sorry. A friend of his introduced me to one of his mentors. And his mentor really schooled me on some stuff. He's like, look, you know, you have to look at fashion from an international standpoint and not just regionally. He said, which you think might be hot. Like, some people might feel like a tight tapered pant for a suit is okay from where they're from. There's people might feel like a flare bottom is it. Some people might do a sporty fit. It is, you know, it's about the blends, and he blends it. That's why I can give Virgil credit. He blends a lot of different looks from different places. He owns RSVP with Don C. I wonder, you know,
RSVP Gallery.
RSVP Gallery. Of course, Don C can keep it going. It's just, I also think about these things like, do people want to keep or continue it just for the legacy, or is it hard to keep doing these things when you built something with someone?
Wow, that's a great question. I think people will continue it for the legacy. You know what I mean? Not just the fact that, okay, I ran this part, he ran that part from a business standpoint, but this is something that we built together. So me shutting it down is kind of saying like I'm shutting down our collaborative dream together since he's not here. You know, I didn't even know Virgil had kids.
Virgil's married.
Virgil had 2 kids.
I can only imagine the schedule, which is crazy.
Right. And his wife was all right. Did you see his wife? His wife was all right.
Hold on. Who did you see?
I saw the chick with the red hair.
No, that's not his wife.
Oh, that's not his wife? Oh, I thought that was his wife.
No, the one Drake was talking to?
Yeah, the one Kanye and Drake was talking to.
No.
Well, who was she?
His wife is Shannon Abloh.
Well, who is she though?
I have no idea who that woman is in that video. Or I know it's probably on Instagram, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You sure it's not his wife?
I'm pretty sure. Unless, well, first of all, it says online 2009 to 2021 that he was married to this woman, Shannon Abloh, Caucasian. She's
white?
Yes. He Nigerian?
I don't know. Might be. Look like it.
Check that out.
That's a good fun fact.
I need, you know.
But I would think, I don't know, man. Like, who you think would take over?
For what?
Or like, I honestly think that he had an apprentice. Quite honestly, I think that there was somebody under Virgil. Because if you go behind the scenes of his last fashion show when he was putting it together, it was this one guy he brought up. He was like, "Yo, the Bull style is so decent, like the way he said things." I forgot his name, but it was a black guy too.
I'm pretty sure he does. I mean, I've heard him in interviews where he was saying like, it's not about being the biggest designer, it's about, you know, who's the next 10 designers that can come after me.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just smooth talk or he really mean it, right? But it sounds good. And, you know, anything that I've seen, he's always been very congratulatory or also, you know, reaching out to young designers to show them that.
Yeah, that was dope.
Huh?
That was dope for him to do.
Yeah, the space of thinking outside of the box, or, you know, people just seeing one brand, but it's more than one brand within the brand. Like, you know, Ralph Lauren does a great job of that. You know, Ralph Lauren is supposed to be, you know, upward preppy, but he also can take you out west, you know, on the ranch. He can also take you into, you know, straight clean lines. He can also give you downtown looks. I mean, he has different lifestyles within one. You know, sports. Come on.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I don't know. They would definitely have to. It would have to be somebody black, though.
Oh, that's most definitely. So I'm glad that's the key thing tonight. That's the key thing tonight. You can't
go backwards.
You can't go backwards. You cannot continue that leg of his design if you want to keep that open. And of course, I'm pretty sure that it was doing great numbers for them. I'm pretty sure they stock went up in so many different ways.
Most definitely.
Could it be Pierre Moss? But Pierre Moss has a great thing with Reebok.
Yeah.
Right?
Will it be my man Lorenzo?
Jerry has a great thing with Xenia. He got a great thing with Nike now.
Nike.
I'm sorry, Adidas. Excuse me.
Adidas, yeah, sorry.
With Adidas now. He had a great thing with Nike. He moved over to Adidas because that's where everybody's going. Adidas is killing everything in the culture. I'm definitely Adidas over checks any day. Sorry. I know.
I don't really think
it says Nike over checks. I'm Adidas over checks, bro.
I don't really think I have a specific if it's between Nike and Adidas, I'm gonna go Nike. I mean, I do have a Nike hat on, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I would go. Whatever I'm feeling, I guess. I mean, but I say Rude because I was watching this interview with Rude, and they were saying that he might be the head director over at Hermes.
I mean, no. First of all, at the end of the day, outside of their brands, it's a good check, and if any validity that you can bring to a brand, that's what they say. We were talking about this before with John, where a lot of people didn't know that Tom Ford couldn't step out onto the runway with Gucci. You're responsible for doing the whole lace up, the whole gambit of what they're putting out on their line. And you can't take credit because you signed on. It's the reverse now. Now it's collabs. Now this brand has branded with this guy. Now you can come out and say, I'm the one who put this new line out.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. My thing is, what's the time frame of them doing this?
Immediately.
You think so? Immediately?
They're going to let the holidays pass over.
Too early.
Holidays pass over at the start of the new year, maybe a little after. I guarantee you'll start hearing talk of who, whatever. These companies don't let that go long. That's
true. I mean, Louis Vuitton is the biggest fashion house, the oldest fashion house there is. So
yeah. Is it LEWIS or is it LOUIS?
LOUIS.
You ain't peep that, say. You ain't peep that. Louis William L. No.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let you.
No, I'm whack for that. Okay. So
William L. is the new head director of Louis.
Will Kanye take the position?
I think Kanye will take the position if it's offered to him. I don't think Kanye should, though. Because this is why I say he shouldn't take the position.
No, it's not offered to him. I think he will gun for it.
This is why I think he shouldn't take it. Because you saw the hissy fit Kanye had about it.
Yeah.
To the point where he was kind of mad at Virgil for taking it.
Yeah, he wanted it. Yeah.
He wanted it, but it's not like Virgil they offered it to Virgil. So if I'm Virgil, am I not supposed to take it? Because you didn't get it? No. But I think if Kanye do that, that's going to be bad taste because now it's going to be kind of like, well, look, Kanye, you finally got what you wanted at the expense of your friend.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Listen, I think there's two things that can happen right here. They look at Kanye as you're not just a designer, you're entertainer, musician, producer. You wear a lot of different hats. Who do we want to lock in on the brand? Not be pulled in 5 different ways, right?
Yeah, I get that part too. That's like a conflict of interest.
It's almost a conflict. Not saying that you can't master different things, but how long can we expect you to be devoted to just this? Where Virgil, this is all you're about.
Virgil is all about fashion and
design. That's it.
Design, yes.
I kind of see why they would hire him.
See why they would hire who? Virgil?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we know if I'm Bernard Arnault, I know Virgil is going to specifically be locked in on making Louis Vuitton the best it can be. He's not going to really focus on making Louis Vuitton and then making the album and then coming out with the next Yeezy. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got your whole personal marital life going on right now. And that's another thing. I don't understand what Kim Kardashian is doing with the kid from Saturday Night Live. That goes to show anybody can do it.
Hold on.
Yo, real
Pete
talk.
Davis, you talking about Pete Davidson?
Pete Davis, I don't.
Pete Davidson is dating everything out there. First of all,
and I don't understand why.
The
Pete Davidson smokes cigarettes.
He smokes cigarettes. He's from Staten Island. The ladies say he got a schlong.
He's not even that. Listen, whatever. I ain't gonna go in on Pete Davidson. Shout out.
He's at the end of the day, he living his life. And
everybody, dog. Everybody's living their life, bro.
Hold on. She looks over at Courtney, living her life with the tatted white drummer, and she might say, "Hey, you know what? Let me go over here."
The tatted white drummer is a thorough looking boy, though. Like he's a drummer. like this is for real. He's a drummer, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I like Pete Davidson. You know what I mean? But bro, part of me be thinking that this is really a publicity stunt, or just something to make Kanye mad. I think it's something to make Kanye mad, yo, for real.
Something, man, But hey, that's their life. We creating our own, and
like shouts out to him. But that just goes to show you, look, bro, she's not out your league. To the fellas, she's not out your league. Don't doubt yourself, guys. If he can do it, you can do it. Go get that Sanaa Lathan.
Listen, I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
My a couple of my boys clown me for saying this, but in all actuality, I know what can happen. I don't want her, but if I'm a regular degular, right? But I just always felt like, all right, if I was in the NBA, let's say I was in the NBA, right? We're not gonna get off of Virgil, but I'm just saying, let's say I was in the NBA. Your sphere of influence and the people that you meet is going to be different because you're going to different rooms. You're not hanging out in the same places, whatever.
You're not regular.
You're not, exactly. So what would stop me from getting Gabrielle Union? Nothing. So I'm like, and this is no shot at Dwayne Wade, but just sometimes, because I feel this personally when I watch interviews, like, Gabrielle's with it. Like, she's there. Like, I feel like she knows enough to manipulate any person, right? This is my thing. I feel like she can manipulate anybody, and especially Dwayne Wade. Not saying he doesn't have a brain or he can't, that he's clearly an intelligent man. I can see that. But I feel like she's just been around it so long. She's been around Hollywood, the ins and outs. She knows how to talk. She knows how to be funny on cue. She knows how to talk sports. She just has the whole everything. The everything. Literally, she has the everything. Point blank. And I feel like sometimes she uses it to manipulate her own husband. She's older and...
Yeah, how old is Gabrielle Union?
She's in her 40s on her way.
How old is Dwayne Wade?
He just turned 40.
So Gabrielle like 45. Dwayne
She's on her way to 50. She on her way to 50. It's almost a 10-year gap.
For real?
Yes.
So you thinking she manipulating Dwayne Wade?
Can I say it? I feel like Dwayne Wade would have never been okay with his son going to be a girl if he wasn't married to her. I feel like that's a discussion in the household where she's like, you're not going to shun this kid and nobody says shun, but we need to have a conversation about why are you so young and want to make this decision. I feel like that son was pushed into that decision by Gabrielle Union.
Rob, don't get us canceled, Rob. You might get us canceled. But that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
He said, but that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
I think with Gabrielle Union, I think something had to happen, and it's not even about his children. But remember when he stepped out and had that baby on her?
Yes.
I think something there wasn't clicking because you just had a whole kid on shorty. Like, I don't know.
Not passing judgment on the man. Just going to say this. Hey, it is what it is. She's accepting of it. Y'all got it. They look, I can't say it because Graham shows anything. But at the same time, it appeared to be solid. But I just feel like she's running it. I feel like the decisions have to pass through her first.
You feel like she wears the pants in a relationship, is what you're saying.
I feel like she wears the pants, he wears the shoes.
She's the alpha.
She has an alpha bit. I'm gonna just tell everybody, go watch her interview. I'm not plugging Angie Martinez, but go watch Angie Martinez with Gabrielle Union talking about her book. She's on. She has a chip. It's like she knows where to what's right to say, what's not to say. She knows how to be funny on cue. She gets it.
But she's been doing this for a very long time.
It's almost attractive. I ain't gonna hold you. It's attractive.
So, okay. So let me ask you this. Would you let yourself be manipulated by Gabrielle Union since you find it so attractive?
She can manipulate me all day.
But can she manipulate?
I'm like, no, if anything, no manipulation going on. I mean, there would have to be some conversations. I mean, I feel like a man should assert himself anyway to just be that man, period. Not saying that you can't humble yourself. Humble yourself always if need be. But, as Jana B said, nobody want somebody to just run over. And I'm hoping and praying that this woman is not running over him.
But if you manipulate it, how you know when you're being ran over though? Do you?
Man, you know when you being ran over.
I mean, I do. Well,
yeah.
But
you want to talk, brother?
No, I don't want to say I don't. I'm not being manipulated.
All right. We're not gonna be on D-Wade. We're not gonna be on D-Wade.
Right.
So, all right, Virgil has this. Virgil has Pyrex.
That's another thing. Like, when was the last time you saw somebody in a Pyrex hoodie?
No, Pyrex started a lot of controversy.
But wait, is Pyrex now off-white though?
Yes.
I think that's what it is.
Pyrex graduated to off-white. The name changed.
The name changed because he had
originally
exist.
It doesn't exist anymore.
But he had it when he was dead. It doesn't exist anymore because neither does Pyrex.
That's how he started. Was Pyrex.
Right.
Yeah. Then it went to off-white. And then
I think off-white is a better name anyway.
Yeah. Pyrex was straight street. I don't know where they was going with that. I mean, I know where they was going with it, but if that was going to be the name of that's also just straight up taking the whole name from an actual company.
I like Pyrex though. But yeah, you kind of stealing from a whole company.
You're stealing from a whole company. So, but I understand if that was an ends to a means.
Means to an end.
To an end, excuse me. Where let's do this to be known, and now we're going to transition into something else.
Yeah.
So the sneakers. I think the sneakers is really what took it to the next max.
The off-white sneakers?
The off-white collabs, him writing his name on them, all of that. Also, another reason why they're probably going to double in everything.
Yeah. I just don't think it's right for people to resell that.
Because people are making money off of his likeness.
Yeah, like, come on, man, stop.
Listen, that's also how you know you got a hand on the culture. Sure.
Yeah, there's people to buy it.
So, I'll say this as a creator and as somebody that is moved by artists. You know, I know he was an architecture major in college, did nothing in fashion whatsoever, but you know the technicalities of just drawing out everything in the precision lines, because I definitely had architecture in high school. I know that it gave me my hand in different things, so I know how you can transition it into fashion. But for him to do that and also pair it with other like-minded people, I will give this man his flowers. And you know, and actually pushing stuff from being from Rockford, Illinois, to now being big in Tokyo, in France,
London.
I mean, you name the place, it's all over. It's global, and that's a great thing. Is that you know, a black man, not just a Black American, but a Ghanaian, man. You know, was a force to reckon with, where he was putting big brands that have been around for years, you know, into banking. Yeah. There's not really else to say.
Rest in peace, Virgil.
Rest in peace, Virgil. This is the Abloh effect.
Caviar for breakfast, champagne, bubble 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 bath.